How you doing? I wanted to put this out yesterday because this is basically a conversation when I saw it yesterday, and this is to Paris Milan. If Paris Milan, if you by some chance ever like see this video, and first of all, thank you for watching it, and second of all, not this channel, but I am on my other channel, Oskino Films. I am subscribed to you. First things first, I do not look at you as a male basher. That's why I am subscribed to you. I do think you have some points that, black men don't protect black women. Now, I may not fully agree with that, but I do see your point where you're getting at this. Yeah, black men don't protect black women. And the only reason I see that because sometimes we are based on, I think it's the way like men and women look at things. There's a lot of things like men, when it comes to men, we're based on logic. We'll mostly look at the situation, and if you are wrong with the situation, sometimes we'll do it instead of you know doing it behind scenes. We'll probably do it right there, then and there, like in front of everybody. Or there are men that will will protect you and tell you this is what you did wrong behind the scenes. Now I don't know which one you prefer, or because you could probably prefer neither, because seeing that it won't help. But as far as men are, I feel like we move on logic. So let's say the bus driver uppercut, like even like a lot of people looked at that. It was like he when she spit on him and he was hitting on her while he was driving, she deserved that uppercut, me included. You deserve that uppercut and be thrown off the bus because you was starting shit and instead of just paying the fee and all that other stuff, you want to cause a commotion. All right, there are a lot of things where situations like that where like men will just think logically, and we're just like, is it worth you fight? It's like if it's worth you fighting for, or are you even right or wrong in a situation? Now with women, like let's say like your man cheating on you, and you want to bash his car. Some women would just like ride with you. They'll just ride out with you, and they'll probably help you bash that man's car. Where I've seen many a conversation where it's like my girlfriend broke up with me and my homeboy, like me and my homeboy said, like my girlfriend broke up with me, man, I want to do something. A lot of men would say, you know what, forget that. Like she's not worth your time. Fuck that. Let's go out, have some drinks, get your mind off of that shit. Like she ain't shit, fuck her, and all the other stuff. And that's how we cope with things. It's like I've seen it I've seen it most of the time. I'm not saying all women do this, but I have seen that when many of women like they get heartbroken by a man, they want to like fuck his shit up, and the women will ride out with it. So why I doing this? Yesterday I was watching your live, and you was talking about, I think his name is Tyrone Muhammad, the guy in Chicago that threw the bricks in the nail salon, and you was wondering what should we do? Because he was like, this is like one of the few times where you see black men protecting black women or doing something for black women. And you pointed out the other case where a dude was like boycotting, and you said we only ride on those two. Now, the thing is, like, a lot of men don't really do things for camera, in my opinion. And this is my opinion. You can disagree if you want to. We don't do a lot of shit on camera. Sometimes we handle shit off camera, especially when we know things is going to like break the gym. Now that one was on camera, and the boycott thing, I think someone else was just recording that. But I feel like black men, like when we do try to protect black women, sometimes it does fall short, or it seems like the women don't care, because obviously the man put the bricks in the window, and the women came back, and you agree those women are stupid for coming back because there's no reason, like the people that abuse you, the people who abuses you, you shouldn't go back to them and give them money. Now, and you was wondering what are some alternatives. Now, a lot of people did bring alternatives like don't wear weaves, go natural, open your own business, and like, because people say go natural. And you obviously, the way it seemed like you didn't like none of those ideas, except for probably like building your own, black owned store. And even you said sometimes dealing with black people is a hassle because you know there's not that many, and you try to support, and they'll pull some fuck shit over you. And that, to me, you are right, because I've seen that a lot of black business, like, either people want to take discounts out of it, or like the black owned businesses, they don't really give you good services. And I totally agree with you. I've seen it happen. That's why I know most people won't support black business, because every time like you want to support them, they pull some fuck shit over you. That shit, the story you told about the chick with the weed and the $77, and like you would have lost that you lost $77 to, was fucked up. And if you didn't, you would have lost 150. First off, point blank, I would have never given my money, especially when it was her fault that you had to reschedule. I'd have never gave her money. I guess you said you was too nice, but nah. If I was there and you would have told me that story, I'd have told you she ain't getting shit from you. I was like, don't give a shit. I'd have told you don't give a shit, especially if it was her fault, and you have the receipts to back it up, which you said you did, and I believe you. But here's the point where I'm getting at, and I'm gonna probably end it here. I don't want to bring back history, but obviously I have to do this to prove my points. The Memphis Bus, because you didn't like the fact that you said don't shop there, or go natural and all that other stuff, or order online, and you didn't like that idea either, because a lot of people can't afford. You don't want to pay more, especially when you need it right now, instead of like just days later. Now here's the thing. None of the choices, none of the options, you didn't like them, but none of them are like not wrong answers. They are right. And the thing is, you might have to eat. And example is when they boycott the buses in Memphis back in the day. No black person was riding the bus. They told everybody, don't ride the bus, don't give them your money and all that stuff. Now people had places to go, and they had to you had to sacrifice going to work and all that other stuff, and they had to sacrifice taking a bus to work just to prove a point that you would not get our money. And I feel like you still want to wear your weave, so you have to sacrifice not go. And I understand, like, even going natural, like the Asian stores on there. First of all, and I'm thinking y'all ain't got no African stores, because I'm from Maryland, and there's African stores that sell natural hair products too. It's not just Asians; the Africans sell it too. I don't like going there sometimes, but I can understand, like, they have, unless their product, I know their weaves are very shitty, because I've always said African people have the most shittiest weaves. Like, I've seen it, and I've said, as beautiful as the women are, their weaves are just terrible. And I understand if you don't want to get weaves from like an African store, I can understand that. But you going to have something, but I told the people this, you might have to take, and even with the moisturizers, like, if you might have to do two things: either open your own business, like you said, do that, or you're gonna have to take that L and go Florida Evans for a while. Like, but even if the New Day just lost the fucking titles. I'm sorry, I'm watching wrestling as I do this. As much as you don't, I can see, like, you probably do wear your natural hair out sometimes. I know you're sponsored by Weeds, if I'm correct, and you support black businesses. Like, with this and all that, unless you're, like, starting your own business, which I know you need a good credit score and a bunch of people backing you and a store to put all your stuff in, because that takes a lot of money. I know not one person can do that unless you got, like, Diddy money or something like that. But you're going to have to take that. You might have to take that and go Florida Evans for a while. Like, just go natural afro, get some afro sheen. Or you might have to, like, pay that extra, just to prove a point that you don't put your money in these businesses. So I know you're not going to like this. I know you're not going to like this answer, but yeah, you might have to go Florida Evans for a minute, or or go online and get some of these products. Now, you're not going to. I'm repeating myself. Let me not repeat myself. But you get my point. Now, if you all of a sudden stumble on this video, I thank you for putting your time out, because I wasn't trying to stumble or repeat myself. I thank you for your time, but I feel like that's what you have to do, and you're not going to like it, but if it proves a point, it's going to be worth it at the end. So sacrifice now, benefit in it in the future. Thank you for listening to it. My name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.